I like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Salutations to all the Akim, pushing the truth in all the four corners of the earth. I just got a quick hit, real quick. I'm going to go into a couple scriptures real quick. I'm going to start off with Malachi 1 and 1. I'm going to go to 4. The burden, this is Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. The word of the Lord to Israel. So he's talking to Israel, the Israelites, 12 tribes, starting with the Negroes all the way down to the Mexicans. Verse 2, I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? He telling you that he loved you and he got you. But we say, how has they loved us? We in the projects, we in the ghettos, we get shot down, or people question God. Was not Esau Jacob's brother, the so-called white man, was the so-called Negro all the way down to the Mexican's brother? Said the Lord, yet I have loved Jacob. So he loved us again. He telling you again. And I hated Esau. So he hates the so-called white man. And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And they doing the same thing now. Trump, let's make America great again. Ain't that what he's saying? Verse 4. Whereas Edom said, Donald Trump, we are impoverished, $20 trillion debt, impoverished, poor. But we will return and build the desolate places. We go make America great again. Said the Lord of hosts, they shall build. They go try to make America great again. But I will throw down. The Most High is going to destroy this place. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever, righteous anger. He angry with the so-called white man. Now it says Edom. Now let's just jump to Genesis real quick. Let you know who Edom is. I think that's 32 and 8. If I ain't mistaken. 36 and 8. Yeah, here we go. This is Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwell Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And he said he hate Esau. And he was talking to Edom and the Edomites. So let's just find out who Esau is. I'm going to jump to Genesis 25 and 25. But you know what? I'm going to start up just a little bit. This is Genesis chapter 25. Where I want to start at. I'm going to start at 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. She went to ask the Lord, well, why am I feeling these pains and what's going on? Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger, because it was meant for them to serve us. But since we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, switched up. No, I ain't gonna say switched up, because Malachi 3 and 6 say, I am the Lord, and he changed not. So I'm gonna go into 24 and deliver, feel there were twins in her womb. Yeah. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. The so-called white man, when he is born, aren't they born red all over? Aren't they very hairy? I know when I was born, I wasn't born red. That's the so-called white man. Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took a hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. But at the same time, though, they didn't give a description of Jacob, because Jacob had pigmentation and color just like everybody else. Everybody had color until Esau. It's the same spirit of Cain. The Most High put the mark of leprosy on Cain. That's the spirit of the devil. I just want to give y'all some quick inspiration. Just know that God loved Jacob and he hated Esau. So with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutation to the Akim, preaching this truth and sincerity. Shalom.